Alright, this video is this green and brown look you see there. I'm applying Hard Candy Eyeshadow Primer. I've been using it a lot lately. And then on top of it, I put Vanilla Dust Setting Powder. And I cannot tell you how much this totally locks the eyeshadow completely into place with these two products. The Hard Candy and then the Vanilla Dust Setting Powder on top of it. Next, I'm taking the eyeshadow brush and I'm using the transition shade of Stay Golden, and I'm just putting 1 or 2 light layers on the outer corner and then up into the crease before I start with the darker shade. And this green is Ivy League, and I'm starting with it in the outer corner and then I slowly am building it up. You know, I'm talking 3 or 4 layers a little at a time before I go on to the next part. I go above my brow bone, above the crease, so that I can see it when my eyes are open. And then I take the same color Ivy League and I put it just in the corner to darken it up, and then slowly bring it back up into the crease again instead of just focusing on the crease. And then next I take the dense end of the eyeshadow brush, same brush, and I'm applying Coco, which is a warm brown shade. It almost looks like it has a little bit of red or something in it, but it does not. And I just put 3 or 4 layers before I blend into the very outer corner, and then I flip the brush over. As you can see, it still has some of the Ivy League left on it, and then I use it to blend those colors in together in the very outer corner. And I use the fluffy end and I slowly pull a little bit up into the crease as well and above the brow bone. And then the next step is going to be using the unicorn with my finger, and I'm applying it just across the lid, and I'm going straight up until where I just put that Coco on. I just bump it right up against it with my finger. And then I take the fluffy end. Again, I'm not cleaning it, so it does have a little bit of product on it, but that's what helps it blend together really, really well. And then I start on the bottom. I'm using Coco first with that dense end of the eyeshadow brush, and I'm going almost all the way across the bottom. And then I use the multitasker brush and I dipped it into Ivy League, that dark green color, and I'm using the flat end and blending it together. And then unicorn in the inner corner there to, you know, make it pop a little bit. The liquid eyeliner I'm using is the same one I have been using. It's Smashbox, and I bump it as close to the lash line as possible. I don't do a wing or anything like that for this look. And then I'm going to move on to mascara, and this is just a pharmacy mascara. I use it on my top lashes. It's a very big one, and it can get a little bit clunky, so I use it only on my top. And then this is Smashbox Super Fan I put on the bottom lashes. I use a makeup wipe to get rid of all the fallout. That's why I don't do my face makeup before I do my eyeshadow. And then I go into my brows. I always do this on purpose because that lets what I just wiped up before I start applying my face makeup dry. So I do my brows in between. And then I take unicorn and put it on my brow bone. Give it a little highlight. I'm telling you, if you don't have the shade unicorn, it's probably my most favorite shade, eyeshadow shade. And then stone contour. Feel where your most prominent part of your cheekbone is, go directly below, and then I try to bring it into where my eyebrows end. Hit the tops of my forehead. I had a dry spot on my nose. And then down the sides of my nose with stone. That is the detail brush I'm using there. And then the same detail brush, putting my brightening highlight on, Moonlit. It is our lightest shade. It is my favorite. Go under our eye, a little triangle right there in the middle, down the nose, and a little bit on my chin. And then since I already have my eye makeup on, I'm blending with a little mini sponge. It's super helpful for this type of application. And then I put Plum on as my blush color. And then my main shade is Candlelit. And so I just fill in the rest of the areas that does not have any more product with my buff brush, and then I blend it all together with the B squared brush, the blush and bronzer brush. And I just blend it all together. I'm not being extremely careful. As you can see, that's the benefits of this cream product. It works amazing. And then the last step, of course, is lips. And for this particular look, I kept it light and I used the color Petal. And that is the entire look, ladies. I hope you enjoy it.